Welcome to our first, well, it's actually the first interview that we've had as part of our March series of events. Absolutely delighted to be joined by Jacob Fish, Sales Executive at GBE Converge. Welcome, Jacob.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Where are you joining us from, Jacob?
So from GBE Converge not so sunny Gloucester in our Barnwood head office.
A lovely, lovely part of the country, lovely part of the world. Did the Cotswolds Way. I think we actually talked about this. It's a beautiful part of the world now.
Yeah, it's brilliant. When the sun's shining, it's great. But this past week, it's been raining and horrible. But in the office, keeping people safe, secure, connected.
Quite right. Well, this week hasn't been one for exploring the great outdoors. This week you have been exploring the maps and fun of Modern Warfare Call of Duty tournament. It's been a pleasure having the GBE Converge Esports team. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about the company and a bit of context as to what you guys do, just to kick us off?
Yeah. So we started in 1992, and we're a privately owned fire security and IT company. We're international in scale. We've got offices in London, Sheffield, head office in Barnwood, Gloucester, and offices in Amsterdam as well. So that's great holidays when we're allowed back over there. So we specialise in fire security, networks and IT infrastructure all across the UK and Europe. And so fire alarms, fire extinguishers, intruder alarms, CCTV, gates, barriers, turnstiles, you name it, we can get involved with it. So yeah, that's what we do on a daily basis.
Quite a varied job role then, and you guys have been kept busy throughout lockdown. You're one of the kind of classed as a key worker, a core service, keeping the wheels in motion as well. Has it been a bit busy period for you guys?
Oh, definitely, yeah. With we've been in the office since a skeleton crew since day one. The very first lockdown a year ago. We look after a lot of MOD sites, a lot of NHS sites, so naturally they have needed to been kept going. So we've had to be there to make sure their fire alarms are active and working, their security systems are fully operational, and their IT systems, their servers don't go down, and all that critical infrastructure. So yeah, it's just been carrying on, but obviously getting a lot busier for us.
Yeah, you're in a very fortunate position, obviously, to be as busy as you are during lockdown. But surely that limits the amount of game time that you're getting.
Yeah. It's it was never, because it's quite a busy role anyway in growing company here. So there's a lot of organic growth. So there's not a lot of time, just go home, eat food, go bed, do it all again. And yeah. So that might reflect some of the gameplay that we've had, but I think we do all right. We're up there playing with some beast of teams. So I think
You've
we've grown a little
certainly
bit.
been given a tough group for all intents and purposes. It's been a baptism of fire for you. You guys have two teams taking part in the tournament, and you're team captain of Team One. You've certainly been making the most of it. You've got two wins under your belt. What was the reason for getting involved, and how has it been this week? Tell us about your experience so far.
Well, here at GBE Converge, we always try to get involved with our yearly charities. So we're choosing Mind to
Hmm.
sponsor throughout this, and our other charity events that we do throughout the year and other years. Um, we got involved with it because a member of our team heard about it and then said, "Oh, this would be really cool. We've got a few gamers here. Let's just do it." None of us are professional gamers or to that level. We're just quite recreational, as clearly shown. But it's been a great experience, and we're more than happy to support those charities and support our local community as well with just getting involved with things. Just giving it a go and seeing what happens. And yeah, the first day was good, and we were like, oh, this is brilliant. We're actually winning some, and then we went up against some really really decent teams that have clearly played it before and know what they're doing, and they've got a plan behind them. So yeah.
It's a tough group. It's a tough group. The group toppers are Lad Bible, and they are 6-0 as their record, which is pretty good. Nexus are next up.
Yeah.
And you've got a real tough balance in there. The Visualsoft team are also can handle their own AutoCAD, have tournament experience, having been involved in January. But you're making the most of it. You're into the Prestige quarterfinals now. Are you looking ahead to that and thinking, yeah, you fancy your chances?
Yeah, we've had a discussion internally. We've had a teams chat, and we're going to practice over the weekend. Now we know what the style of the games are, the rules. How it operates. That gives us something to go off, and the maps as well. Just we might have to print off on A3 the maps and draw circles where the hard points are. So we've got some nice tips from Lad Bible and Nexus and other teams of how they do it. So. Yeah, let's see if we can just rinse and repeat and do it.
You definitely have to get strategical at this point.
You do.
Studying those maps, getting the grips with the hard points is crucial in this. What's been your kind of favorite game mode so far? Obviously, round one, for those that don't know, is search and destroy. Then we move on to a hard point and a decider should it be necessary. What you have played out is a team deathmatch, and you did overcome that, and that was in your opening game, so that must have got the adrenaline flowing.
Yeah. The first two games where we won, we were sweating, we were shaking hand. We were like nervous because it was brand new. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know how hard or how easy, what it would be like. So we brought our A game, and I think we may have won those two and then got relaxed a little bit, but our strong mode definitely is search and destroy. Mainly because it's just such a fun game mode, and there's that just one life, there's that tension always there.
Well, don't give too much away to your tactics, because people will be watching this on, and they'll be keeping an eye on you for next week as well.
Definitely, yeah.
You have chosen a wonderful charity to support mental health. Is obviously came to the forefront, and it's of prominent importance throughout all walks of life just now. So I'm sure Mind really appreciate it. And from a team building perspective, has it been created much of a buzz in the office at GBE?
Yeah, so our team's made up of project managers, project engineers, small works engineers, and myself in our fire security network sales division. So it's brought members of the team together that wouldn't usually work together during day-to-day life. So it's great internally, for both teams, team one and team two, to get people together and work more and talk to different departments. I've been speaking to a few of the other teams as well, and they've done similar things. So yeah.
Yeah, that collaboration where you wouldn't normally sort of engage with some colleagues, we find that's really helped and really just fostered a better environment and built up that culture as well. But you mentioned earlier that you're not a professional gamer, but the fact is you're now getting paid to play esports. You're representing your company, so you definitely can tick that off the list.
It's going on the CV. Yeah, it's going on LinkedIn, going on the CV. Definitely.
Get that job title updated, definitely.
I'll just tell them not to look at the live streams on Lad Bible. They don't need to look at that.
Just make sure you get your £100 credit if anything does go viral. And in terms of sort of future esports or other games that you're perhaps interested in, is there anything you would like to see added to the lineup for us going forward?
The lineup, I was quite, it's very comprehensive. You've got the new Cold War, you've got Warzone and things like that, so, and the FIFA as well. So what I think we'll do, we might get a Warzone team together for next time, because seeing how that's played out, listening to the chat and seeing how it's going, we're all quite partial to a bit of Warzone. We thought we'd just dip our toe in initially with Modern Warfare just to see what it's like, see how it's run, see how it's all organised, because it's brand new for us. But it's so far positive experience. We'll definitely do it again.
I'm delighted to hear that. Certainly the Warzone chat that you're referring to has been nothing short of organised chaos. It's been absolutely bedlam in there. And it's the serenity of the Modern Warfare tournament that you're experiencing. So enjoy that while you can.
Yeah.
But look, Jacob, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much for taking the time out to have a chat with us. Any parting shots, or are you any sort of final thoughts for us to leave us?
Well, we're on Tuesday. We're going to see what happens and give it our all, and hope the practice over the weekend pays off. And yeah, thanks very much for having us, and yeah, organising all has been brilliant.
Thank you. Well, look, we wish you all the best going into the quarterfinals next week and ahead of finals night. Good luck to you and both the teams taking part. It's been a pleasure having you involved. But look, thanks very much for your time, Jacob.
That's all right. No worries.
Thank you.
Take it easy.